What's up guys, Flickify here again, and today I have episode 61 of my York City career mode. And before the episode begins today, I just want to let you guys know that I had a squad builder go up on SA Sports Gaming, and some of you the guys that are watching this might have come over from the channel, so welcome to the channel. And if any of you guys want to check out that squad builder, I'll leave a link in the description. But let's move on to the episode today. And ironically enough, today is actually the last couple matches of the regular season. So the first match is against Wolverhampton, and this is actually a huge game for us because Wolverhampton is sitting at 6th place in the league, just 3 points behind us, and we are sitting in 4th place. So if we can manage to beat him here, that would definitely help our chances in making the playoff. But Jensen right there, a beautiful strike from him in the 16th minute. And guys, we were all over Wolverhampton early in this match. It should have been maybe 3-4-0 in my opinion. And you'll see here, Jensen just, that fake shot just works so well for him, but unfortunately the finesse shots just weren't working for him. And Wolverhampton clears the ball out there. But here, Jensen's going to get the ball again. He's going to find De Silva, and a nice bit of passing for the team, but unfortunately Video couldn't tuck that one away, and Wolverhampton does manage to clear that one out. And here, just before halftime, they're actually going to do a little bit of nice passing by themselves, and Sigurdsson is actually going to tie things up. So a deserved goal for them, but in all honesty, we should have probably been winning this game going into half. But luckily for us, we were going to continue this into the second half. So we bring in Sorrentino and Reece Kelly in for Isacek and Jensen, because I understand that I do want to win this game, but I have to remember that we still have 2 games left in the regular season, and they are spaced pretty closely together. But I think that was Chikuchi who nearly managed to give us a lead there. But Sacco here, they were just going on the counterattack, but Joe Jerome making a clutch save for our team there. Keep it at 1-1. But we didn't manage to clear that one out, but luckily the second time around we do manage to clear that one out. In the 83rd minute, we're going to do a little bit more passing, and Vidio's going to make a great run, finding the space, and we're finally going to get the winning goal there in the 85th minute. So Vidio goes near post on the keeper, and luckily for us, he wasn't able to get his fingertips on that one. So we get the 2-1 win against Wolverhampton, which will definitely help our chances to get into the playoffs in the long run. And Joe Jerome and Victor De Silva share the match rating with an 8.3, I believe it was. So you can see there, Vidio is actually really happy with us here at York City. And that's something I have to put into consideration because as the season comes to end, we do have a few players that are on loan. A couple off the top of my head, there's Vidio, Jensen, who else do we have? Darmian, our center back. And I might be missing a few, but that's just a few that come to mind. But here we go into the second game against Huddersfield. And Huddersfield are a pretty decent team themselves, and they do have some nice players. But we can check out the league table here. After that win against Wolverhampton, they moved down to the 7th place position. So if we can get a win here, we will secure our place in the playoffs and pretty much gives ourselves a fresh start. But Sorrentino starts things off really well, gets it by Smithies there, and we get the 1-0 lead early on in the game. And we weren't done there yet, guys. The passing in this team and just the form of this team towards the end of the season has just been so great. After that losing streak I had, we've just seemed to perform really well. So we get a 2-0 lead going into halftime. Jensen got a goal there in the 27th minute. So I was really happy about that because we had this game under control, and I can start putting some subs in and hopefully keeping the fitness in a good position for the final match of the season, of the regular season at least. But unfortunately, they did pull one back here later in the game in the 63rd minute through Novak. So things were still pretty close. And here in the 90th minute, they were really making me sweat. They were sending in all kinds of crosses, trying to get a shot on goal. And it's going to fall to outside the box. But luckily for us, that one was wide. Joe Jerome didn't even have to make the save. And we do secure ourselves a spot in the playoffs. You can see there, Joe Jerome, happy for the fans. I think that might be Reece Kelly coming over to me as the manager in my jumpsuit. And he's happy about that. Give me a high five. And I was pretty happy with the team's performance. You know, we did have some struggles throughout this season, but we pulled it together. And now we've secured ourselves a spot in the playoffs. But let's not get a little premature celebration going on. We do still have one more match, and it was a big match because, you know, even moving one more spot up in the league table can make a big difference for us because that's the difference between playing the 5th place team, which is what we would be doing right now, and playing the 6th place team, who could be significantly worse. But here's our scouting report from our scouts in England and Germany. Muller looks to be a pretty decent player for us, so we might sign him next season or the end of this season. We'll see. And we actually get a training injury through Darmian, which is a big loss for us because Darmian is one of our starting center backs. But luckily, we have enough depth at that position that we can make some substitutions and still have a pretty nice squad. So the last match of the episode is against Coventry City, who ironically enough, they have Potts and Matty Blair. Both of them are actually starting now, which is good to see. I like to see them getting playtime because they were such big players for us in the first and second season. And even the third season here, Matty Blair still made some pretty big saves. Or not saves, but goals. But there, Isacek forced a pretty clear-cut penalty. He pretty much got knocked over. Barton, I don't know what he's complaining about, but it was really tough for us to break down Coventry City. I wasn't really getting too many shots, and our passing just wasn't working too well. But luckily, we did force that penalty, and De Silva will tuck it home to give us the lead going into halftime, which is always a great thing to have. And yeah, we can see they're going into halftime with a 1-0 lead, so not much happened after that penalty kick. I think the ref might have just blown the whistle on after kickoff. But here, Jensen's going to send in a perfect ball, and Sorrentino getting a rare header goal for us. I have not scored very many header goals this season, but I guess it's a great time to score one, and we get the 2-0 lead there against Coventry City. So again, I bring in some subs, keep the players happy, and hopefully we can hold on to this one. But Joe Jerome there makes a great save on his near post, but a failed clearance, and it's going to fall right back to their striker. And after a bit of passing, he is going to tuck that one away off a deflection, unfortunately. I think it was Milanov who got a piece of it, but it went right into the center of the net as Joe Jerome tried to dive and save it. So it was really a close game here up until the end. But there, I can clear the ball, and that will actually be where the ref does decide to blow his whistle, and we can do a little bit of celebration here. So the players are all coming together, giving themselves a little clap, and Coventry City is obviously disappointed because I think they might have had a chance at making the playoffs, but we kind of crushed those dreams, and we have to be thinking about ourselves. We can't think about other teams in the league, despite the fact that Matty Blair, our legend, and Potts does play for them. But that will bring an end to the episode today, guys. Hope you guys are optimistic for the playoffs. I know I am. And if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like rating or leave a comment. Anyways, this has been FlickFi. I'll talk to you guys again soon. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that career mode episode. I know it was fun for me to go back and watch that, and I am definitely optimistic for the playoffs. Anyways, if you want to see some more videos from me, you can click on the video annotation on your left to be taken to an original squads episode, and click on the video annotation on your right to be taken to an pack opening episode.